Libra, hi. So this is going to be a reading for July 24th through the 30th, and I'll take a look into your recent past, your current energies, and your immediate future. And then I'll close it off with a couple of cards from the universe for you. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there is an extended at the end of the video. You can check out the link for that in the description box below if you want. And let's see, Libra, Libra, what's going on for you? Bunch of stuff. The overall energy for the reading, the Fool. All right, so really trying to keep yourself open as much as you can to pretty much anything that comes your way. You know, you've got that kind of an energy where you don't necessarily shut down, but instead just kind of trying to stay open to anything. In the recent past, the King of Swords, the Eight of Wands, the Knight of Pentacles. That's a beautiful energy right there. There's definitely a sense of energy exchange in a beautiful way between you and somebody else. I don't know what it's about. I don't know if it's possibly working with someone or just a sense of friendship or just opening up to whatever this is, and knowing that it's a good thing for you, you know. Now, in the current situation, the Devil, the Queen of Wands, the Five of Cups. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. This looks like a pattern from the past where you might have done this a few times before. This being... There's a little bit of a sense of cockiness, of arrogance, of I got it going on, man, you know. A little bit of that, where you're kind of jumping in that phase of I'm better than you, or I know better than you, you know. I don't know what this is in regards to, but it's definitely showing up here, tied up to you. And again, it's looking like something that you may have done in terms of getting carried away at times and just kind of forgetting to be humble. I don't know. In the immediate future, the Strength card, the Ten of Swords, the Ace of Pentacles, you're kind of losing hope here for a situation. I feel like you're wanting to start something, or, you know, there's definitely a sense of a brand new beginning here. Ow. Ow. What are you doing? I'm not your toy. Go get your bone. Here's your bone. Bone. Good. So you're looking like you're losing hope a little bit here in terms of things taking off, things happening. Let's clarify. Let me clarify the Fool. The Five of Wands, the Six of Wands, the Two of Pentacles. Yeah, there seems to be something floating in the air in terms of maybe conflict, maybe you have a disagreement with someone. There's definitely a sense of, what is this? Again, let's say you're kind of debating something with someone, or just, and there seems to be a little bit of a desire to have the upper hand. Like, oh, I showed them, you know. Now, I don't know if this is your energy or whoever you're dealing with, but it's that kind of a energy here. And ultimately, at the end of the day, it may make you feel in the moment like, ooh, I showed them, you know, oof, good for me. And then realistically speaking, it kind of leaves you up in the air. It's kind of like, wait a minute, what was that about? Why did I have to show them, you know, kind of a thing. So it's ultimately, it's a little bit confusing, you know. Yeah, it brings that instant gratification kind of thing, but that's about it. So I don't know what this is about, but you're definitely in it. You're not pulling back, you know. You're not taking that step back to think about things. You're like, oh, okay, bring it on. So I don't know. Let's do the King of Swords in the recent past, the Ace of Cups, the Knight of Swords, the Nine of Swords. Yeah, great intentions in this one as it began, as you started going in the direction of whatever this is. Open heart, open mind, open everything, basically. But it turned into a stressful kind of a situation eventually, you know. So it started off good, for sure, at least on your part, until you started stressing about it. Let's do the Eight of Wands, the Three of Cups, the Four of Pentacles, the Ten of Wands. What is this? what is this? Because it seems that the desire is, let's put this together, let's make this work, you know? The intention, the desire for this, that's what it's about. Great intention. The energies are good for that. But it seems so difficult to put this together to make it work, you know? So even though the energy and the desire of this is freaking amazing, the reality of it seems to be quite hard to bring together. Let's do the Knight of Pentacles, the Nine of Wands, the Page of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords. Okay, so you're dealing with a little bit of a resistant kind of an energy. Maybe that's why it's a little tough, because I see you. So let's say I see these two energies. This is yours, this is theirs, right? And the way you do it in the beginning is go, let's do it. Them, they're on this side and they're like, ooh, I don't know. I mean, I do want to go, but like, kind of a thing, you know? So of course you would be taking it as, this is difficult, why isn't this working out? Because they had some resistance to it. Not in their intention, but in their movement towards this, you know? So it feels like, because the energies are kind of the same, aiming at the same goal, wanting the same thing, that's why it feels good to you that you're willing to go for it, you know? But then the physical aspect of it seems a little off. A little, you know? So, I don't know. Let's do the Devil in the current situation. Six of Swords, Ten of Swords, Two of Wands. Alright. Let's do the Queen of Wands. The High Priestess is Star, the King of Wands, and let's do the Five of Cups, and then we'll talk about all of this. Got King of Wands again, huh? What am I gonna do with you, Libra? For the Five of Cups, you get the Judgment card, the Fool, the Knight of Wands. Okay, so what's happening here is you're looking at your past, at the way you used to do things in the past. And when it comes to one particular situation, you definitely opened up fully. You were like, take me, I'm yours, with everything I got. Like, I don't care. You know, definitely. And based on that, you seem to have some restrictions these days. Not around the same situation necessarily, but around multiple other things, other relationships, other situations. So this one left a big mark on you. This King of Wands, of course. I'm not sure if they're present there physically or not. You're just showing me the experience tied up to them, in which you fully opened up. And a lot of the times when that happens, we're like, oh, I'm not gonna do that ever again. What am I, stupid? Look how that turned out. How am I gonna, nah, I'm not gonna do that again. I'm not gonna open myself up to things. So what that does basically is punishing other energies for what your interaction with another energy had to go through, you know, where other energies have nothing to do with that story. So, and then ultimately restricting you from opening up to things that actually potentially might work out. So when dealing with something right now, which I don't know what it is, you have the tendency to just pull back. Like, you know what? I'm not going to give to this anymore. At all. I'm just going to keep my distance. Let's see what happens. But it's something you want to give, because you're showing me the Two of Wands. So as you pull back, you're still kind of waiting. Let's see what happens. You pulled back. Why are you still waiting? Well, maybe that means, that tells me at least, that there's an intention there for things to work out. But if you're not showing up for it, they're not gonna. So you're bringing up an old pattern based on another situation and applying it to a situation that has nothing to do with that situation. The Devil is there. You know, that's a pretty unhealthy energy that's showing up there for this one. Let me do the Strength card in the immediate future. Nope. The Seven of Swords, the Devil, the Three of Pentacles. All right, so this kind of challenges you to look at the situation and to establish if this is a healthy situation for you or not, whatever you're dealing with. And I feel like it's that relationship in the past there, which again, maybe a friendship, maybe someone you're working with, I don't know what it is. But right now, you have the tendency to initially apply some sort of your own pattern to it to establish something tied up to it. Now, what this energy is inviting you to do is take a step back from all your patterns, from all of the way you feel inclined to do things, and just establish from the outside if this is a healthy situation for you or not. That's it. That's all you need to do. And based on that, you can take action. You know, your initial response to this is to take action based on your own patterns. Whereas this invitation is try to withhold from that, take that step back, and try to determine if this is good for you, not good for you, healthy for you, not healthy for you, whatever that relationship is there. You know, let's do the 10 of Swords in the immediate future. Man, that bone is skipping. I'm busy. Good. Glad it's not my hand. 6 of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, the Hermit, and the Ace of Pentacles. 8 of Cups, the Moon, the 4 of Cups. Okay. Yeah. I kind of get from what I'm getting out of this, and it's very hard to decipher sometimes. Most times it's hard to decipher what the hell is going on. But what I'm getting out of this one is that maybe you're trying to work with someone on something. It could be, again, as regular as a friendship, as, you know, mundane as whatever, someone you hang out with. Nothing much. It could be more than that. It could be someone you envision yourself working with towards something brand new, you know, building something up with whoever this is. After the invitation to establish if this is healthy for you or not, I see you going within. I see you being honest with yourself. I see you taking that pause, that break, and finding that confidence and that strength within yourself to do what you need to do after establishing, is this good for me or not? Now, what you need to do with the 10 of Swords there, looks like maybe you need to cut it off. That's the energy that's showing up here. Of course, energies can change. So it's really up to you being honest with yourself about this one. But once you do that, you're showing me a sense of sadness, a sense of regret, a sense of, oh man, you know, it just didn't work out, fuck it. So you are upset about it, of course. But you're also showing me at the same time a sense of, I was honest with myself about it, you know? Maybe I dodged a bullet. Who the hell knows? So on one hand, you're feeling good that you responded to your own needs and your own senses of what's going on without throwing in that initial response that you used to do in the past based on other traumas you may have. So on one hand, you feel good about it. On the other hand, you know, it's a sad thing, a sad realization of, shit, I had this envisioned like that, and it's just not gonna work like that, you know. So now you got 2 energies to deal with, but it feels like such a relief seeing you not responding from your own traumas, your own, you know, the way you used to do things, even though that's the initial response to this, you know, at least the temptation to jump into that response. And it really, really, really feels good to see you giving yourself that space and time to actually connect with yourself truly and to be honest with yourself. And whatever comes out of this, you'll see, you know. So let's see what the universe has to close it off. The 5 of Swords, the 9 of Swords, the 6 of Wands. Either or. It feels at this point from the universe that these are actually 2 options that you can go with. One, you feel sad about it, you feel crappy, you feel like, oh my god, this feels so, you know, it's such a bummer. So let me stay in this. Let me see, maybe it's gonna work out. I feel like crap while staying through this, but let me see. Yeah, let's stay in something that doesn't feel good just to see that maybe someday it's gonna work out. Or doing something that feels right, completely right for you, you know, aligning fully with yourself and establishing what's good for you, what's not in the situation. So you got two options there, which, you know, from that you've got plenty of options more, but those are the main two options. And the one where you put yourself through something to wait for that day when things are possibly getting better, that's shown up with a lot of deception tied up to it, just so you know. But the universe is kind of telling you, you know, up front, you got two options here. One, you're feeling good about it with no other energy attached to it. Two, you feel crappy about it, but you still choose to put yourself through that. And it's looking like it's a lie because it doesn't align with what you feel, truly, you know, and it's also harming you. So anyways, that's what I have for you. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time. Bye.